If something's never been done before, there's usually a reason because it's very fucking hard.
Mhm.
So you just kind of have to train yourself to like not resent very difficult, complex, hard, original problems and actually run towards them because those are the ones that, tend to have more of the purple cow effect where people have to watch it. And viewership's very exponential. It's way easier to get 50 million views on one video than it is to get a million views on 50 videos, right? And so, and because it like kind of goes exponentially and it's like, pretty winner take all in the top videos, like you just really have to lean into that purple cow effect, if that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. If you were to distill then, say we were coming up with a new how to succeed in Mr. Beast production handbook now, what would be the top 5 if I was applying for a job with
Yeah.
you? What 5 characteristics would I need to demonstrate to be successful?
You gotta be very coachable because whatever I teach you today is gonna change, a year or two from now. Always learning, always improving. Coachable. A big thing for me is you got to see the value in working here. Like you really, I don't, this isn't like a job. This is a career. Like if you don't, you know, realistically see a world where you're working for me in 10 years, then it's pretty hard for me to invest into you at the level I want. Like I don't like training someone for 6 months. They work here for a year and then I lose them. What I like is I train someone for a year and then I get 9 years of dividends on the back end where they crush at their job and I'm constantly paying them more because they're becoming more valuable with time. Like that is like the eighth wonder of the world is investing heavily in an employee and then they stick around for a decade. You know what I mean? It's like there are some of my top guys that I spent 3 or 4 years in the trenches with training and working with. They're like Tyler, who writes a lot of my videos and directs them. I, probably talk to him 5, 6 hours a day every day for around 4 years. And now because I can't spend, he spends 100% of his time writing the videos, directing the videos, obsessed over that. Whereas I could theoretically max spend 5% of my time. So he's going to naturally just shit on me on it because he can spend way more time on it. And it's like, so, I have full faith in him, but the dividends that I get off of him after all those years of pouring all that time and effort into him. And now he knows exactly how I think, what I value, that I don't even really have to communicate with him. Sometimes I can just show up to film and like, I just trust that it's good, and I have a bunch of people across all my businesses like that, that it's like great. And if, in a world where Tyler's still working here 10 years from now, I mean, the amount of value out of someone like that is unfathomable. It is quite literally the eighth wonder of the world for a business. And it's like, that's what I want. But you only get those kinds of people, they see the value for, working for you. And so they have to like deeply believe like the more valuable I become to this company, the more I'll be rewarded. And they like actually want to dedicate their life to the business. So that's very important.